Om Shanti and greetings of peace. Nature does not discriminate between the seed of a weed and that of a flower. She allows both seeds to grow. Same energy is used for both. Our mind is the same, always creating, always producing. Mind can be described as a fertile soil. My thoughts create my world. All attention, therefore, should be on the seed, the mind. Mind is like a fertile soil, always growing, producing, sometimes just weeds, waste thoughts, and sometimes beautiful projects, productive, constructive thoughts. Not to forget, our thoughts create our world. So all attention should be on the seed, the mind. Very often, we spend our whole life watering the leaves and the tree itself, even though our mind is unhappy, confused. That is, we try to make everyone happy, even though we ourselves have not mastered the art of staying happy and peaceful. What spirituality is offering is that we must, first of all, nurture the seed, the mind. And when the mind is nurtured, automatically the whole tree gets sustained. And how long does it take to water the seed of the mind? If we can spend 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, then we can take care of the whole tree. Seed is not depending on the tree. The quality of the tree is dependent on the quality of the seed. What I am feeling is not dependent on the world outside, but what I am feeling inside creates my world outside. Keep imagining yourself glowing more and more with light. And as you continue to glow, one day you will become so light. Everything is in the thought and the intention. The world is made out of thoughts. If I believe something and continue to focus on that, giving it attention, when I believe in something, one day I will soon become that. Create a thought of anything, absolutely anything, creating that over and over again, over a period of time, and we will slowly become that. When we become that, we will again create thoughts which will reinforce that. Create a thought: I'm weak, I cannot do this. Only saints, only great people, powerful people can do these things. I am weak, I cannot do this. And that's exactly what will be my reality. Draw a white circle on a piece of paper, and along with that, draw a black circle. Keep drawing more white circles and more black circles, but keep increasing black circles. And one day, black circle will be my reality. And why? Because it has become my predominant thought. Believe something and you will become that. Create one thought of peace and four times that of anger. Soon, anger will become my natural nature. Our thoughts create our intention, and our intentions create our reality. We cannot control the external events in our lives, but we can definitely control our response towards it. We have to change our subconscious programming by replacing any negative beliefs with new and inspiring. I can start by thinking I'm not going to create the thoughts of what life is. I'm going to create instead thoughts of what I want my life to be. There's the equation. My life doesn't create thoughts, but I create thoughts of my life. We often ask for blessings from God, from saints and sages, from gurus, from our elders. We all know the benefits of blessings in our life. And what's the truth? Every thought we create is a blessing, or rather, every thought we create can be a blessing. Create every day a blessing for yourself, one for your family, and one for our world. At the moment, we often say, this world is a mess. It's so complicated. Let's replace that. Let's create a new recording in our subconscious mind. Rather than saying, this world is a mess, it's too complicated. Instead, why not say, this world is a perfect, beautiful place. I love our world. And if you use this technique in every aspect of your life, if you're having a challenge in your relationship at work, use the same technique. When you use this method, you can create any miracle in your life. I'm stressed, I'm depressed, or what a depressing world, what a depressing situation. Every negative sentence is the very opposite of a blessing. What do we want? So we can decide today whether we can create thoughts that becomes blessings or we can choose otherwise. No one can bless us to change our destiny. Our every thought needs to be a blessing. Spend 5 minutes first thing in the morning when you wake up and create perhaps 3 or 4 sentences. One relating to maybe our health, if there's a health issue. One could be our relationship. One could be in relation to our job. 3 sentences. And visualize it. If you want to create optimal health, then create the thought. that I am feeling so healthy. And you can do that. Create a thought relating to your job. Create a thought relating to your family and visualize that reality. It works because what you're doing is you're programming your subconscious mind. And so, what is subconscious mind and what is conscious mind? Conscious mind, a mind that is aware. If there's an issue, the mind is aware. If there's a situation in the world, we are aware. A conscious mind is a mind that is aware. And there's a subconscious mind that is unaware. And so every conscious thought we create becomes recorded in our subconscious mind. And that plays back all the time. Whenever we go to sleep, for example, and something is resting on our mind. So self-talk, first thing in the morning, is the best time to create affirmation. Destiny of the day depends on the first thought. Be very careful of the first thoughts you're creating in the morning. Let those thoughts be high vibrational thought of what you want your destiny to be. Last thought before going to sleep. If we sleep with the right type of thoughts, in those 6 hours, our subconscious mind is recording those last thoughts. Sleep with the wrong thought, when you wake up, it's reinforced. It soon becomes your reality. Why? Because it goes very deep into your subconscious mind. That's why we are taught if you have an argument, a conflict, sort it out before going to sleep. In 6 to 8 hours, if I sleep with any issue in my mind, thoughts will increase from 20 to 80 to 100%. Meaning, those thoughts that we drift off to sleep will be recorded and it will be playing back. It will be recorded in our subconscious mind. And during those 6 to 8 hours, it will keep playing back and playing back. And we wake up and it is as if we haven't slept because the thoughts are still very vivid in our mind. In fact, even more pronounced than when I went to bed. We can reverse that by creating the thought that I want to see materialize. Visualize what you want. Create the thoughts that you want until you fall asleep. Like I was suggesting, if I create one thought if I create one blessing for myself, one for my relationship, one for my family, one for my job, and I keep repeating that before I drift off to sleep, see what happens. It is more than likely that those thoughts become manifested and my reality is change. My destiny is change. I think we already know how our thoughts affect our attitude. Every thought we create a feeling similar to that thought. One day I just realized I'm not feeling okay. I'm feeling low. All we need to do is to check what I was thinking in the last few hours, in the last few days, and you'll come to realize the connection between thoughts and feelings. All my feelings put together create my attitude, influences my habit, and all my habits put together create my personality. And of course, my personality influences my destiny. It determines my destiny. One wrong thought and my destiny changes. One right thought and my destiny also change. More thought ultimately manifest. If you want perfect health, beautiful relationship, success at work, just create the right thought. I'm happy always. I have the best relationship with my boss. Create similar thoughts. Don't create the thought of what reality is. Create the thought what you want reality to be for you. We know when we have a negative habit, maybe we're eating too much salt, or we getting irritated quickly. We know when we want to change a habit, it does not happen in a few hours or a few days. In order to be a positive person, if we want to change that habit, we have to give it time and some level of commitment. Work on it daily, and you'll see what happens. This is the art of changing your destiny. It's in your hands. Your thoughts create your reality. Choose one issue that is bothering you right now. Is it related to your work, related to your health, related to your family, money, related to your personality? Choose one issue and keep repeating that. Om Shanti.